Technicalities, people. That's what life is full of. So let me see here. What do we got? Just try and sign in. I think I'm signed in. Yes, I am. Never mind. Apparently that update must have been okay, or it must have taken properly, I guess. So, yeah, I don't know, mate. Xbox was being a little funny. Oh, that's alright. I think I fixed it. Yeah, no, I think it's good. Okay. That anyway. So, yeah, it's not been a bad day. I, did a little trolling and stuff earlier. I've been doing it a couple of days ago, or a few days, over the last few days I've been doing a little bit of trolling on and off. But I've also been doing a couple of things, my little projects and stuff, and working stuff out. Unfortunately, I can't get into my fucking workshop at the moment, because my sister and my nephews have taken up residence in my house. Or my dad's house, anyway. Unfortunately, it's a sad part of it, but, you know, you can't do much about that. There's also a stack of tiles in there, which is kind of shitting me, but you know what? Fuck, I really don't care. At this point, I could care less, because eventually they're only staying for like 6 weeks anyway, so that's not a big issue. I've also had to look after the dog on a regular basis, so I have been getting out and walking around a bit, doing a few things of that nature. In between that, I've also been going, just getting around the neighbourhood too a bit, because it's a couple of things I didn't know about it, and one of my friends actually, Michael Quality, we went for a bit of walk with his dog and shit, you know, that was cool. That's pretty gnarly, actually. I enjoyed myself then. Also been working on my weights a little more, which has been good. Hasn't been too bad. I still need to work on them more, to be honest. In between that, obviously, I have to sleep at some point, so I have been sleeping in between that when I haven't been doing other stuff, say, for example, housework, dishes, washing, all the typical stuff that you do, cleaning, kitchen counters, you know, pretty much all that similar stuff. And then, of course, I might sit down and watch a bit of Netflix and Stan or stuff like that. I'll just chill. So, you know, it just depends on my frame of mind. I've been keeping myself busy. Trying to, anyway. In between that, I've had a few laptop repairs. I've had a few other repairs. I had about 3 inquiries, told them the price and quoted them the price for the cost of the service in question, and, yeah, didn't hear much back from them anyway, so, well, that's their choice. If they don't want to take on my services, or whatever, for whatever reason they chose to, that's their choice. I don't control other people and where they go, but, you know, I'll be honest, I'm pretty reasonably priced. I'm actually probably the most reasonable priced in pretty much all of Canberra, so, you know, I'm not too bad in that sense. So, I think in the long run, if they're going to someone else, they're probably going to pay more of a premium. Saying that, I'm still expanding on a lot of my stuff. I still have a lot of ideas in my head. I guess the other thing too is, I have a lot of ideas. That's not the issue. I have an abundance of ideas. Sometimes implementing them, from time to time, I do procrastinate a little bit, and I do take my time with things. But you know what? It's something that's worked for me, my life, in pretty much my entire life. I'm starting to earn more money out of YouTube videos, obviously, now, so that's something I'm going to be doing a lot more of. I'm going to try to do a lot more of. Fucking hell, this is shitting me. What the hell? Sorry, this is fucking annoying me, because I was trying to get some fucking folder shit. Thank you, motherfuckers. So I just have to open the fucking folder and put it here. Yada, yada, yada. Fucking assholes. I don't know, Windows has been pissing me off a little bit lately. My fucking phone and its speech recognition has been giving me the absolute fucking shits. With some of the issues that it's actually been cropping up with, which has mainly been related to me either talking too fast, or I would guess that's what most likely it was related to. Me probably talking too fast. I have no doubt of that, actually. That's abundantly clear that it is related to that. Now, does that happen all the time? Fuck no, it doesn't happen all the time. That's the thing. It's not always a regular occurrence that my phone doesn't pick up what I'm saying. But there are some situations where I've talked 155 miles per hour and I've just been going at it like fucking tooth and hammer. And, pretty much, it just ended up with the fact that it does not, for the fucking life of me, it does not fucking pick up what I say. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. And it depends vastly on different things. Like, you know, different circumstances, I guess. But, anyway, that's my kind of rant on that shit. And to be honest, you know, I've got to a point where I get over it. It's like, oh fuck, I don't really care anymore. It's like, fucking who cares, man? But I have been feeling reasonably good. I haven't got a massive amount to complain about at this point. I ended up getting a new vaporizer, which is actually a dry herb vaporizer that I can use for my herbal stuff, my herbal remedy, as it were. The other side of it too is I got this freaking thing, which I don't know how this is going to turn out. That's sort of, it's gnarly, but it's kind of annoying because it wasn't overly expensive, like $3, but it's, I don't know, it's like really fucking small. Like, I'm thinking to myself, I'd probably, if I'm going to get some type of bong thing, I'd probably go for something bigger. That's just like, what the fuck? Don't get me wrong, it's not badly designed. I mean, I might try it out and just see how well it works, to be honest, just to test to see if it actually works properly, out of curiosity. But obviously I have to fill it, and among other things I have to fill it, and just, it's a water pipe. It's what it says, it's a water pipe, basically. So we'll see how well it works. It's, let's see, I just don't know which direction I'm going to head with this. We'll see. We'll test it. I did test the vaporizer. I did test one of these vaporizers with my herbal remedy, and it worked. From what I could tell, it worked pretty much, and it was stuck on. It was good. Now, different circumstances, I guess, different things, of course, but I've been getting into vaporizers a lot. I've almost become crazy. Not crazy, but obsessive. Yes, I would describe it best as being obsessive about whether it's tanks, different types of tanks that I bought, the cloud vaporizer, the different tanks and stuff. So I know for a fact that I have the other tank that I previously bought, which I said I don't know whether I was going to have to chuck it away or not. I don't, because it actually fits this battery right here, this other battery, for the other vaporizer I ended up buying, which was the same brand as this, of course. So it actually ended up fitting. So that's great. I can use this tank, two different tanks, for dry herbal or dry herb vaporizer, which is fantastic. I've got a water pipe now, which is a plus side. I've made myself a new grinder as well. Among other things, I've been doing a little bit of stuff with computers as well. I got myself a new YouTube headset, which is working fabulously well. Great so far. My sound has been spectacular. I haven't tried doing editing any videos at this point because I haven't really done any direct videos on my video camera, or on my, well, camera anyway. Now, of course, it's just everything's a work in progress, and always with me, everything is always a work in progress in some way or another. Ah, got my nose. Wow. But I've learned a lot. The things that I've learned so much. So much, yet so little. No, I've learned so much when it comes to vaping, generally smoking paraphernalia, anything of that nature. All this different stuff, it has different purposes. Now, of course, I realise the purposes it has, and, you know, I've also learned what not to buy and what to buy. What's the cheapest, what's the most expensive, what actually works and what doesn't fucking work. There it is. And what I find gives me the best result. Now, to be honest, I'll probably still smoke cigarettes from time to time. Might be just herbal cigarettes, or it might be commercial cigarettes, depending. But it's something I'm not going to be smoking all the time. I'd probably rather vaporizing because it's generally a lot more healthier for you and better for your chest and better for your lungs. But since I'm going to smoke from time to time, either a blunt or possibly a few cigarettes, I got myself a Zippo. I always love Zippos. I love, like, every movie that you actually hear online, not online, but just, like, in Hollywood, has that sound. Like, you can hear that every time in a fucking movie. It's always something of that nature. Or some guy grabs a Zippo, lights it up, and then fucking throws the lighter down. Not a bad lighter by perhaps. Didn't take a long time to fix up. Like, pretty much a case of, well, when you get the lighter, initially most people, I don't know whether most people know this with Zippos, but there's probably a great percentage of people that do, but make sure that cools down a bit before I take that out. There is actually a section here. You take this little section out here. You fill it full of lighter fluid. Once you've got it filled up with lighter fluid, you then engage it. Or put it back into the case, pretty much, which comes like with a little case thing. These are quite. I reckon these are quite collectible. And they're really gnarly. I like the patterns, and I don't know. I'm probably going to start a collection of these. That's exactly what's going to happen to me. I'm going to start a collection of them. But that lighter was pretty easy to set up. It wasn't overly hard. the one that I ended up getting was actually came with a bunch of lighter fluid with it, which was actually good. I was like, wow, cool, lighter fluid. So I got lighter fluid with it, and it came with a couple of extra wicks and stuff and things like that you can put on the inside when it runs out of that. But it is a nice lighter. It's got a dragon pattern on it, which I thought was quite fascinating. I'm into dragons. I do love dragon or medieval sort of stuff. That's pretty gnarly. Now, aside from that, of course, what else have I been doing with my life? Trying my best to keep my head on straight. Because, I mean, I'm not doing too bad with that, to be honest. I've actually been feeling pretty good most of the time of late. I go troll people, I fuck with people, I admit that. I mean, to be honest, I'm a pretty good actor because I've been acting most of my life anyway. Like, I always act how people expect me to act in most cases. So I've always been pretty good at acting. At this point in time, which I will just pause that game because I'm not really playing it right now, but at this... Did that pause or... No, okay, wrong button. No, it's fucking frozen. It's interesting. Is that completely frozen? No, it is kind of a little bit shitty. That's interesting. Okay, so I could reinstall some drivers. Hold on, what the hell is going on here? Well, you know what? Mistakes happen. I'm not going to get cranky about that because I know this fucking software occasionally fucking shits itself. Most software. I mean, to be honest, I paid for a fucking subscription to things, so I should expect it to work better, but apparently not. Apparently it's a fucking retard. Don't you love software that's just totally retarded? Including Windows, for that fact. Windows is just totally fucking retarded sometimes, especially Windows 10 with its fucking random ass issues that it comes up with. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Seriously? So I'm just going to kill this momentarily. Fuck, I'm just going to kill the entire fucking thing. Can get a hold of it. Task. Are you going to die or are you going to stay alive? What the fuck are you going to do? There we go. Die, you bitch. Seriously? So yeah, this is fucking retarded, and thank you very much for fucking with me, software. You're an absolute cunt face fuck. What the fuck is going on here? Fuck's sake! Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking serious? Ugh! Fuck you! Fucking stupid piece of fucking shit. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I'm gonna kill some motherfuckers. There we go. Export. There we go. Welcome. And I have no idea why this fucking piece of shit software is deciding it's gonna fuck with me at this point. So I'm not in the fucking mood today, thank you very fucking much, cunt! I can't kill the fucking fuck you! Relaxation is the key, people. Calm, collective nature's the fucking key. And cunts are gonna